If your bum is saggy like this and your belly looks like this,
Mhm.
I need you to stop
Mhm.
because that is not a weight problem.
Mhm.
That is a stress problem.
Most women look at those areas and think they need to eat less, or move more, or try harder. But here is what nobody tells you. Fat that sits specifically on your belly, your arms, and your hips in women over 40 almost never comes from eating too much. It comes from one hormone that has been running too high for too long. And until that hormone comes down, nothing you do to those areas will work. Not the diet, not the exercise, not the discipline, nothing. You already know this is true because you've already tried. You've been careful with what you eat. You've stayed consistent. You've done everything the way you were supposed to. And those specific areas just won't move. You wake up and the first thing you notice is how your clothes fit differently than they did 2 years ago. You avoid certain things in your wardrobe now. You catch yourself in a mirror at an angle you didn't expect, and you don't recognize what you see. And the most exhausting part isn't the weight itself. It's the confusion. Because you are not a different person. You have not stopped trying. You have not given up. Your body just stopped responding, and nobody has explained why. And so you do what most women do. You try harder. You restrict more. You push through more workouts. You cut out more food groups, and your cortisol goes higher. Because here is the cruel reality of what chronic stress does to a woman's body after 40. Every time you restrict, every time you overtrain, every time you run on poor sleep and push through anyway, your body reads that as danger, and it holds on tighter. The very things you are doing to fix the problem are the exact signals telling your body to protect those fat stores even more aggressively. This is not a failure of willpower. This is biology. After 40, your body's ability to regulate cortisol changes completely. In your younger years, cortisol rose when you needed it and came back down efficiently. But after 40, with hormonal shifts, disrupted sleep, years of chronic low-grade stress, cortisol stops resetting the way it should. And when cortisol stays elevated, your body does something very specific and very deliberate. It directs fat storage to your midsection, your arms, and your hips. Not randomly, not because of age, because those are the areas your body prioritizes when it believes it is under threat. Your body is not malfunctioning. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It just hasn't received the signal that the threat is over. The shift that changes everything is not another diet. It is not a harder workout plan. It is sending your body the signal that it is finally safe. When cortisol comes back down, when your nervous system stops running in emergency mode, those specific areas begin to respond in a way they never did through restriction alone. Women who understand this stop fighting their body, and their body finally starts working with them. I explain this fully on my page, the exact pattern, the mechanism behind it, and what actually supports a cortisol reset naturally for women over 40 specifically. Because the advice out there was not written for your body at this stage. Mine is. Follow me, and I'll show you what's actually going on.